from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 9 on Fargo CW.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We have in-depth team coverage in both Minnesota and North Dakota tonight, bringing you the latest election results. Callie Hubbard and Katie Opperly will be joining us in just a little bit. But kicking off our team coverage tonight is Courtney Lockie with a race that's being followed closely, not only in our neck of the woods, but also in Washington. It's in the battleground state of Minnesota. U.S. House District 7, Republican challenger Michelle Fischbach is trying to unseat a DFL incumbent Collin Peterson. Results are starting to roll in slowly, but at this point, it's looking like she might be able to do it. Collin Peterson has held that seat since 1991. Let's check in with Valley News Team's Courtney Lockie now. She's live at Fischbach's watch party in Spicer, Minnesota. Courtney?
Hi, Stacey. As you're talking about it, I'm just looking at some of the results from my phone. You know, it's still really early on, but we've got Fischbach up with 60%, Collin Peterson at 35%. That's pretty early to tell, but we're looking optimistic here. As you can see behind me, the party is going on. People are enjoying themselves. There's family, friends, people from the district, state leaders here, all to support Fischbach. She gave a speech a little bit earlier, and she mentioned that winning would be awesome and a little bit extra awesome because she said today is also her birthday, though she wouldn't tell me how old she was, Stacey. But right now she is up in the war room and she is watching these results come in as well. So in the meantime, it's just waiting, enjoying time together and food and drink with friends. Stacey?
Thank you so much, Courtney. A lively party there going on for Fischbach, and we will hear from Fischbach herself tonight on Valley News Live at 10 on KVLY. Well, staying in Minnesota, eyes are on the closely divided U.S. Senate seat. Senator Tina Smith is up against former Congressman Jason Lewis. Valley News Team's Katie Opperly has been following this race this evening. She joins us live in the studio now with an update. Katie?
Stacey, Jason Lewis is seeking to unseat Senator Tina Smith as she seeks a full 6-year term. In early polling, Senator Smith is leading at last check DFL incumbent Tina Smith with more than 403,000 votes so far. Republican challenger Jason Lewis has more than 206,000 votes to this point. The senator touts a focus on health care and support for women. On the other side of the aisle, Jason Lewis has a focus on returning to what he calls the old normal. He says he wants to get kids back in school, open up businesses, and push freedom for all American people. I am following up with both the senator and Lewis throughout the evening, but for now, I'll send it back to you, Stacey.
All right, Katie, thank you so much. And as results continue to roll in, keep in mind that absentee ballots in Minnesota will be counted up to November 10th, as long as the ballot was postmarked by today. Well, to North Dakota now. State Democrats were hoping for the announcement of a new governor. That's not going to happen. You can see the numbers here on your screen. The North Dakota governor's race has been called at this point, giving Governor Doug Burgum another 4 years. Valley News Team's Callie Hubbard is continuing to meet with several members of the Democratic Party throughout the night. She continues our team coverage now live in the studio. Callie?
Stacey, in my latest interviews tonight with Zach Rackenrood and Dr. Shelley Lenz, they told me that the campaign has gotten positive responses throughout the day. Dr. Lenz telling me that she knew she had a mountain to climb going into this election, but says she was willing to climb it barefoot if she had to. Rackenrood says he's proud of the efforts everyone has made to connect with people during the pandemic, hoping to see gain across the party in addition to a shift in balance in North Dakota.
Yeah, I mean, no matter what the results are, I know the Democratic MPL is a party that's committed to the working families of this state and nation. So I think we're going to make gains tonight for sure. And wherever those may be, it's going to be positive.
We have more coverage on the Democratic Party and Dr. Lenz tonight on Valley News Live 10 at 10. Stacey?
All right, thanks so much, Callie. Well, now to the race we've all been waiting for, whether or not President Trump will be chosen for a second term. We head to the White House, where Natalie Brand brings us the latest.
President Trump says he believes he has a solid chance of beating Joe Biden. CBS News projects the president has won the states of Indiana, Oklahoma, and Kentucky.
We're going to have a great night. We're going to have a great night. and we're going to have, much more importantly, we're going to have a great 4 years.
The president is back at the White House following a whirlwind final campaign push that included 23 rallies in the last week.
I voted for the greatest president in history, Donald J. Trump.
Voters were out in droves Tuesday. That's on top of more than 100 million Americans who have already voted. The president is looking for big turnout from his supporters today, voting in person.
We're seeing lines of people, and they're wearing a lot of red material, including hats.
President Trump says he's confident he can win key battleground states such as Texas, Florida, and Arizona.
Here at the White House, the president is expected to host up to 400 guests as the returns come in, and the president's campaign has a war room to monitor results. I'm Natalie Brandt in Washington.
I'm Michael George at the Biden campaign headquarters in Wilmington, Delaware. Senior Biden officials say they're confident he's going to win, even if it takes a while. CBS News projects Joe Biden has won the states of Vermont, Delaware, Massachusetts, and the District of Columbia.
We're going to rebuild the middle class. Yeah!
The Democratic presidential nominee capped his election day in Delaware.
I'm superstitious about predicting what an outcome is going to be, but I'm hopeful.
A CBS News exit poll finds a majority of voters think the U.S. efforts to control the coronavirus are going badly, which may help Biden.
There's no justification for all the negligence that has gone on for the last 4 years.
Biden is hoping to capture a large share of first-time voters.
I voted for Joe Biden because I felt that his policies best aligned with my views.
Michael George, CBS News, Wilmington, Delaware.
Now, former Vice President Joe Biden is expected to address the nation later this evening from the Chase Center in Wilmington, Delaware, joined by his wife Jill and running mate Senator Kamala Harris. Taking a quick look here at our election tracker. Now, only a small percentage of votes have been counted, but at this moment, we're seeing 12 states blue for Biden and 14 states red for President Trump. Now, you can interact with this map on your own right on our website, valleynewslive.com, or on the VNL News app. It's free on the App Store. This tracker is a great tool. It's updating in real time, and there are several ways you can manipulate it to check out different races. Our team coverage of election 2020 continues right after the break, but first, Nathan joins us with weather to plan your Wednesday.